the Orioles arrived at baseball's winter meetings seeking clarity on Manny Machado's future with the club, and less than 2 full days into the off-season's annual rumor fest, the team is closer than ever before to entertaining the possibility of trading their best homegrown talent in years before he reaches free agency at the end of the 2018 season. Dan Duquette, the Orioles' executive vice president of baseball operations, confirmed that the team took meetings Tuesday with clubs interested in acquiring Machado this off-season. And Duquette indicated that the interest in Machado, one of just 4 players who have combined to hit more than 100 homers and a 17 WAR over the past 3 seasons, is robust, and the Orioles will now indulge in trade discussions, something Duquette had no interest in earlier this off-season. There's a lot of interest in Manny, and a couple of clubs requested a meeting, so we met with a couple of clubs on that issue specifically, and we are going to continue to explore the market and see where it takes us, Duquette said. I like Manny on our club. He's a good player, he does a lot of things to help the club win. I think when you make a deal, you have to look at how that's going to strengthen your club, and the important thing when you make a deal is knowing what you're going to give up and what you're going to give back. As a big league umpire, Dale Scott saw maybe 1 million pitches from the field. His final call, it turned out, was the easiest of all. Rather than risk yet another concussion, Scott has decided to retire at 58. I'm done, he told the Associated Press. The veteran crew chief missed nearly the entire. As a big league umpire, Dale Scott saw maybe 1 million pitches from the field. His final call, it turned out, was the easiest of all. Rather than risk yet another concussion, Scott has decided to retire at 58. I'm done, he told the Associated Press. The veteran crew chief missed nearly the entire. If they trade Machado, the Orioles would be seeking at least 2 cost-controllable major league starters, which could be a challenge even for a talent such as Machado because he is just a 1-year rental. There is a provision that would allow a window for a potential trade partner to negotiate a long-term contract with a player before the deal goes through, but Duquette said that possibility with Machado hasn't been discussed with any team. My experience with those is they don't generally work out that well, but there's a window that allows that under the basic agreement, Duquette said. Duquette's comments Tuesday are a remarkable shift in the team's mentality heading into the off-season. The Orioles had been focused on reloading for another run at the postseason in 2018 before key players such American Samoa Machado, closer Zach Britton, center fielder Adam Jones and setup man Brad Brach reach free agency after next season, and before Duquette and manager Buck Showalter complete the final year of their contracts. However, dealing a popular homegrown player such as Machado, especially without making a substantial attempt at signing him to a long-term extension, would be a tough sell to a fan base energized by recent success but fearing a return to the dark ages of 14 straight losing seasons. During his annual winter meetings media session Tuesday afternoon, Orioles manager Buck Showalter carefully navigated questions about the future of third baseman Manny Machado, who is now the subject of intensifying trade rumors, while also addressing his long-term future with the club.